Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Defining Discipline podcast. I'm your host, Scott. Defining discipline is a lifestyle, a mentality, and a brand. And within this podcast, we're going to focus on self improvement as you follow along with me on my journey. We will also hear from special guests of all walks of life on this podcast and their remarkable journeys that led them to where they are today. Today was day 133 of my journey. At the beginning of the year, I challenged myself to run 365 days out of the year, all outside, bearing the elements, whatever they may bring. I also challenged myself to run 1,250 miles within that time frame. Now, this is only my second full year ever running. Within 2020, my first full year, I was able to run 1,002 miles, and I did that in 175 days out of the year. So me running 365 days consecutively will be not only a step up from just running consecutively every single day, but it will be a 100% step up in the amount of days I'll be running compared to last year. And then the amount of miles I plan to go for this year is a 25% step up to what I had last year. That being said, today, day 133, I pumped out 3.6 miles for the day, guys. And that put me at an even 17 miles for the week. I do a bare minimum of 25 miles every single week, but I try to at least average around 33. The bare minimum for 25 is in order to hit 100 miles every single month. And I realized I would have to, in order to get around my yearly goal of 1,250, I would have to average right around 100 miles per month, just over. So I decided I would do a 100-mile challenge every single month, and I realized I would do the 25 miles or a week would give me that right around 100 miles a month. So I do a 100-mile challenge every single month, and I do them in honor of different charities, and we try to raise money and awareness for these charities while I also push myself to these personal goals that I've set for myself. So for the month of January, February, March, and April, we raised money for 4 great charities. We had the American Cancer Society, the Detroit Black Community Food Security Network, Dolly Parton's Imagination Library, and Autism Speaks. Now we are sitting here in May, and we are doing another fundraiser. And this fundraiser for the 100-mile challenge for May is in honor of To Write Love on Our Arms. And we chose this fundraiser because the month of May is Mental Health Awareness Month, and that is what they specialize in. They deal with mental health awareness, addiction, substance abuse, suicidal thoughts. So if you guys are having any kind of those problems, they are a good hotline and just organization that you can contact to try to talk your way through it. But that being said, it is, like I said, the month of May. That is the fundraiser for the month. So if you guys would like to donate to that fundraiser, you can find the link to donate on that fundraiser on the Defining Discipline Instagram stories and Facebook stories, as well as my personal pages, Instagram story and Facebook stories. Within those stories, you'll see it where you can just click on a link and it'll open up another page on Facebook that is that fundraiser page where you can donate however much you are able to donate. All donations are welcome, and all donations go directly to this charity. 0% go to me, 0% goes to Facebook. That's why I continue to do all these fundraisers through Facebook, is because they do not take a cut at all. Other than that, I understand times are tough, so if you can't afford to actually donate, the best thing you can do is just share this fundraiser, and let's just try to raise awareness, guys. And speaking of awareness, I wanted to kind of just talk about mental health in general. That it being Mental Health Awareness Month, it is a serious thing. So, like I said, this you can reach out to write Love on Our Arms, and they are an organization to reach out. There are other organizations you can reach out to. If you really are feeling that way, you could even try to reach out to some friends if they're true friends. Hopefully they're there to listen and help out. And guys, if someone does reach out to you, be there to listen and help out, because this is a serious issue and it's something that we're all going to struggle with throughout our lives. We all go through bouts of depression and things like that. I know myself personally has it, family history with it, and I have suffered from it before. Thankfully, I've been in a better direction as of late. Um, so other than that, just try to reach out, guys, and be aware, and let's just spread awareness throughout the month of May. So the miles for the month of May, in the 100-mile challenge, after today's 3.6 mile run, we are sitting now at 63.5 miles for the month, guys. And after today's 3.6 mile run, we are sitting at 578.8 miles for the year. So let's just get into today's episode a little bit. But before, let's talk about this trail race I have coming up, guys. I have a 50K trail race. It's my first ever 50K, kind of touching into these all trail races. And it is in Yankee Springs, Michigan. It will be June 5th, and running it with my buddy Joe, and really looking forward to it, and just been training for this, and just ready to step it up and get this thing going. That is also something that's kind of got me nervous. Actually, the race itself hasn't really got me nervous, but getting out and running the day after the race, I think that is going to be my biggest challenge throughout this year. Also have the Detroit Free Press Marathon coming up. That is in October, though, so I got plenty of time to train for that, get ready for that. But that will also be a challenge, is running the following day after that. But it is what it is. So let's get into today's episode, guys. Episode 133. First off, I want to apologize because I am just absolutely beat for today. Had to get up super early, had work all day, and then got out and came home and went for a run with my lovely wife and our dog. Thankfully, my mother came over and watched the baby for us, so we were able to get out and get a nice run in together. So that's kind of what is going to kind of theme today's episode. So for episode 133, we are going to theme it and talk about support. So sometimes we all need some support. Sometimes we need help. Sometimes we need to lean on those who are closest to us. And May being Mental Health Awareness Month, and we were just talking about it, sometimes you need some support from those who are closest to you to help you in your weakest moments. It doesn't have to be weakest moments or whatever, but sometimes you just need support, and you need that help, and you need that reassurance. And I've needed it. I have needed it plenty times throughout my life, and even through these past years. And my wife has always gone above and beyond to help me and support me, and just be such an amazing person within my life. So I'm forever grateful for that. And today I was trying to get out there and support her and make sure she stayed on her regimen of getting out there and getting these runs in and trying to get back in shape after having the baby. And it was just nice to get out there and to be out there together, supporting each other. And this run for me, it wasn't nothing big or hard. It actually was nice. It probably helped me and supported me to even go slow today with her and run with her, because I had a long day at work. I was super tired, didn't get much sleep. So it's nice to have those support systems within your life. Thankfully, my mom, my dad have always been great support systems within my life. My friends have always been great support systems within my life. So I have always had what I considered some good support systems. And it really, really helps you out. And especially when you're like, again, you're going through times when you may be doubting yourself, and even the littlest bit of support can really push someone um, beyond what they thought their limits were. And you can really see that. So I think it's kind of a really cool thing to experiment with. So uh, for your daily discipline today, guys, I want you to try to do that. I want you to go out there. One, think about your support system and who is in your support system and how they support you and what it is you can do to help support them even more. So think about those people, the people that who you support and those people who support you, and because you'll probably have a little bit of both. You probably have some that intersect, that you guys both support each other, but then you'll probably have some people within your life that you do more of the supporting, and then you'll have other people in your life that support you more than you support them. So really think about those kind of dynamic relationships of support and how they really influence you and help you out within those situations when you rely on them. But also think about that. Think about how they help you when you do get that support, and how sometimes even support from a stranger can really, really blow your mind and help you and push you beyond something that you didn't even believe. Um, so for your daily discipline, it is to really think about those support systems and maybe go out there and help support someone who really deserves it and needs it. Maybe a stranger, no matter what it may be. It could be something as small as just helping them carry something to their car or put in their car, or just maybe you can see that if they're having a bad day, you could just support them by just trying to cheer them up by saying something nice or complimenting them or anything. I think when you really kind of support someone and you help them, maybe you know someone who never gets told anything positive. Maybe they're always getting beat up, where they're hard on themselves and they think they're stupid or whatever. Maybe go out there and support them and tell them that things are possible, and then they can get smarter, and all they got to do is start applying themselves, and that you believe in them. Just that little bit of support can really change someone's lives, guys. And I think, if for your daily discipline, if you can really find someone, and you can think of someone who really deserves that support and needs it, a stranger, or maybe it is someone it doesn't matter. Whatever the case may be, guys, really go out there and try to help and support someone and oh, change someone's life who, you know, only needed just that little bit of help, that little bit of belief within themselves from someone. So just think about that, and, get that done for your daily discipline. Um, you know, so that's something I think I'm going to try to continue to try to do within a daily basis. I'm going to try to get out there and try to give some encouraging words to those people who I know are really trying hard and really working hard, and um, maybe just need that little bit of encouragement and that little bit of support and that little bit of help to get whatever they're trying to do kickstarted, and get motivated and get going and get their life in order. So, um, you know, whatever it is, try to get out there and help and support people as much as possible. Let's try to really bring this world back together as a better place, instead of dividing each other and trying to get ahead of one another. We're all a community. Yeah, I get it that everyone wants to have a little bit more than maybe someone else, but you want everyone around you to still be doing good. You want everyone to be thriving. We're a community. We all live with each other. We don't need to be fighting with each other. We need to be supporting each other and helping each other out. We're all going to have differences. We're never going to change those differences. All we can do is try to find a middle ground and live within that. So find that support system, guys, and find it within those people that really need it and who you think you can really help. Other than that, I really want to thank you so much for listening and following along. This was episode 133. Um, it's been an amazing journey. 133 days in a row running, grinding out, putting out miles, feeling good, feeling tired some days, but still just pumping it out. You know, and I have talked about it. Some days have been easier than others. Some days, just, even not too long ago, I was really just beat from lack of sleep. I'm thinking it was just my body was just so tired from running so much and then just not getting too much sleep. But I just remember thinking in my head, like, oh man, why did I ever do this? And then 2 days later, it was the exact opposite. I ran the fastest I've ever ran. So, um, it's been ups and downs, but it's been such a great journey, and I'm so glad I challenged myself, and I'm so happy to continue to do this and develop every single day, guys. So thank you for following along with this journey. I do promise to start really implementing some of these things I've promised, like guests and some other things that I said I have in the works. I've just been trying to catch up with everything, guys, and um, it's a lot to handle with work and then the baby and then running and then trying to just get these episodes in post. It's been an adjustment, and I'm trying to get it down packed, and then I'm going to really start working on some of the stuff that I have within my mind. So thank you so much for following along. If you guys can, please give the podcast a like, a subscribe, a follow, and a share on our Instagram, our Facebook, our YouTube, and whatever podcast streaming platform you guys have been listening on. Other than that, thanks so much again, guys. I'm your host, Scott. This is Defining Discipline Podcast. Make sure you guys stay disciplined, get your daily discipline done for the day. Go out there and support those people that you need it within your life. Or maybe even go out there and try to start supporting some strangers who deserve it. And maybe they don't even deserve it. Just let's start supporting people, guys. Other than that, though, again, thank you so much. Stay disciplined. I'll see you guys tomorrow for episode 134. Peace out. Oh, episode 134 is going to be sweet, guys. Tomorrow is going to be a really cool run day. I'm excited. It's a surprise, so you'll have to just wait till tomorrow. Other than that, I'll see you guys then. See ya.